in Swiped, you talk about the fact that not as many people who ask for your Social Security number really need it. So who does need it? Because it's asked for all the time.
Well, the government needs it. It's a sad thing they do.
Well, they gave it to me.
They gave it to you, but
Right.
you know, like for instance, they have it on your Medicare card, which is a disaster for most people because we tell people don't carry your Social Security number, and you are effectively by carrying your Medicare card, which is now changing over the next 8 years.
Over 8 years?
Yeah. The military used to ask for it. Now they've stopped. Health insurers used to put it on your group number. They don't do that anymore. But a lot of other people do, and a lot of people do it simply because they've always done it. The position you should take is, why do you need it?
So who does need it?
Well, government agencies, unfortunately, need it. When you're applying for credit or you're looking to open a bank account because of the Patriot Act and other things, financial institutions need it. Some schools, depending upon federally funded programs, may need it. But a lot of other organizations don't. And
So how about store credit cards? Because I think
well, no, a store credit card, again, you would need it because they're pulling credit, and the credit reporting agencies require that they make the Social Security number available when they pull the credit. They pull it by your Social Security number. So they would need it, but if they're saying we're opening a customer loyalty program, can you give us your Social Security number? You know, throw a dart at them. In doctors' offices, they really don't need it.
And everyone asks for it.
Everyone asks for it, but that's again because they've always asked for it, and they don't realize that you should set up a protocol that if they need it, there's someone they can call that would have it. But you don't need to necessarily give it to them, and you shouldn't give it to them.
Do I need it if I'm in the hospital?
You may need it when you go into the hospital, but the truth is, in most cases, if you give them your driver's license and they have your medical files, they can look it up without necessarily needing it.
So how does somebody respectfully decline?
Well, when they give you a form to fill out, just leave the Social Security number blank. And you would be surprised at how many people don't say anything. And if they really end up needing it for some very specific purpose that would be an appropriate government-mandated purpose, then let them call you and justify to you why they need it, as opposed to people doing what they always do, which is they treat Social Security numbers as if they're doing a post on a social networking site. Oh, you want it? You got it.
Interesting.
Always ask yourself, do they really need it? How are they going to really protect it? And is it logical?
All right. So meanwhile, I kind of live by the assumption that my Social Security number has already been stolen. Does that matter?
Well, it probably has been stolen. By why make it worse?
Okay.
Why give it to somebody who may not have had ready access to it? Because they haven't hacked someone, they haven't gone into the deep web, but they're sure as heck thrilled to get their hands on it if you hand it over to them. Right. So just covet your information. Think of your Social Security number as cash. And this is your cash. This is your asset. And you need to protect it because it is part of your portfolio. Just like when you say portfolios and people go investments. Well, the truth of the matter is you also have an identity portfolio and a credit portfolio. Your Social Security number is central to those portfolios. This is your asset. You need to protect it.
All right. Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you.
You can get Adam's book, Swiped, at bottomlinestore.com. And do that social thing because this information is so important. And as Adam said, we're all in this together. So share this video, let your friends know about Adam's good work, and again, come to our site.